Hey there, Charlotte. Hey, 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 hey. It's okay. Hey. It's all right. It's okay. See? Good girl. All right, come on. Come on. Come on, girl. She's already doing so much better. The first 2 days were brutal. She would not move. And I basically went around in circles around her like this to get her to just move a little bit with the rope. And Christian's actually able to lead her into the corral now. So come on, girl. We're making progress. One of us is getting broke anyway. Good girl. Good girl. Just like Mama, she knows exactly what to do. Well, our goal is pretty soon to start taking Charlotte into where Bluebell's eating, in the milking parlor. Bluebell knows what to do. She's been trained by Mama, and we've just kept that up ever since. And she does a really good job. So right now we're taking baby steps with Charlotte. We're just getting her accustomed to being led around with a rope, stopping with the rope, you know, being able to handle her. And the reward for her letting us handle her is food. And they love food, right, girl? So by bringing her in here every time to the corral, we can separate her and have her start eating food. And that's working pretty well. Now, it was a challenge to get to that point. Like I say, the first 2 days were brutal, absolute brutal, and she did not cooperate at all. So we got what we could, worked with her for 10 or 15 minutes and left her. And then we've left the rope on her to where she can walk around in the pasture and she keeps stepping on it. And that's actually, it's funny because when she steps on it now, she actually will stop. It's not like she's trying to yank her head to free herself. So I'm excited to see the progress. I'm really excited, man, because I'm wanting to get her on milk again. I'm excited to see how the butterfat content's going to be with a Charlet. They're more beef cows than they are milk cows, but they're supposed to be a dual purpose cow, so we shall see. Regardless, it's kind of a fun project to embark on, trying to halter break another cow she's coming up on 3 years old now. So, but you know, we're wanting to get back into drinking our own milk and making our own butter and cheese and all that sorts of things. So it'll be exciting. But we're actually going to make some butter today. We're going to head in the house and show you don't actually have to have a cow to make your own butter. You can just get some cream, and whether that be from a local farm or dairy or even from the grocery store, get some cream and you can make your own butter. So let's head inside. Now for making the butter, I'm going to get to use my wife's new mixer for the first time. All you're going to need is a whisk attachment on the mixer. I think you can even do this in a food processor. We're using this. And your cream, like I say, you can use heavy cream from the store or whatever. We're going to dump the cream in here. Just dump all this. All right, we're going to turn it on. And let it mix. It's already starting to thicken up. It's been about 3 minutes. It's already starting to turn into whipped cream. Look at that. That is whipped cream right there. But we're not done. We're going to keep going. It's almost done. It's starting to turn yellow. There it goes. It's starting to get liquidy again. That's what we want. I'm going to cover this up because it's flashing out. So that took about 8 minutes. And there's our butter and our buttermilk. Next thing we're going to do, get us a bowl of water, very cold water. We're going to put our butter in that. Take our buttermilk, we're going to drain it off and save it. We're going to dump the butter into the ice water. And we're just going to knead this in the water to rinse it. Whoa. Once you rinse it pretty good, we'll transfer it over to a new bowl with clean water and do it again. Make sure we get all that buttermilk out of there, because that'll make your butter go rancid. Looks like we've pretty much got everything. This is the 5th wash. I think we're going to call that good. Now, if you want unsalted butter, we're done. But we like salted butter on most of our stuff. If you're baking, it's a good idea to not put salt. Just gonna grind up some sea salt and kind of salt it to taste. Mix it in. I don't hate it. All right. Now, this part's really not necessary. But I want to to do it. Just kind of form it into a little block. There we go. It feels like it's a pretty good amount. I have to get the scale and weigh that real quick. So that's 1.6 pounds, just over 1.5 pounds. Now that wasn't a full 2 quarts. I ended up emptying the this much back in here because the mixture was a little bit full. So that's not bad. Just gonna wrap this up and plop it into the fridge until we're ready to use it. Now the buttermilk, we're gonna just put into a jar, stick that in the fridge. We'll use it to make some biscuits or something. I have to say, I like my wife's new mixer. This thing is awesome. It's my first time using it. She's used it a few times and loves it, and I like it too. Now you can make butter in a food processor. It's not gonna have as big of a compartment or bowl to make the butter in, so you'll have to do smaller batches, but if that's all you got, go for it, you know, it'll work. We've had 2 KitchenAid stand mixers in our 18 plus years of marriage, and the first one lasted pretty good. This last one did not last very long at all. It wore out quick, so they are not built like they used to be. I don't think anything is, unfortunately. So I'm excited to try this Vevor stand mixer. Like I said, it comes with a whisk, comes with a bread kneading hook, and it comes with the beaters with silicone edges, so it reaches all the way out to the edge of the bowl. So if you're making cake or brownies or something like that, that'll be perfect. And like I say, my favorite feature is this lid over top of this bowl. This is a 6-quart bowl, which is deceiving because it's a nice compact mixer, very quiet, but it's a strong motor. So, but it's plenty big enough for making what we need. My favorite part's that blue light right there. I love blue lights. Now it also has a timer, so you could set the timer, set the speed that you want it to mix at. So if you're making dough or something like that and you need to do other things and you're busy, you can set it and turn it on and it will mix for that duration, and when it's done it'll cut off automatically, which is cool. So you don't have to worry about forgetting something if it's mixing, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm excited to see how it lasts compared to the KitchenAids that we've had in the past. So it won't take much to surpass my expectations. So we actually own a Vevor milking machine. I've showed you guys that already. We bought that for milking our cow, and that thing is awesome. So I've already been interested in getting some more of their products because they offer what seems like a pretty good quality product for a fraction of the cost of anything else that you can find out there on the market. It's very, very competitive. Makes it possible for people like us to afford some of this equipment. So I've got my eyes on a few of those stainless tables and meat bandsaw, and maybe a meat grinder, meat slicer. They got all that kind of stuff for way less than what you can find at any other big box store or anything. So we get our butcher shop done, I'll be on there getting some more of their products. So if you're interested in one, I'll drop a link in the video description below. You can go check them out, and that way you can start making your own butter yourself. So that's going to do it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.